New Richmond Podcast back in the building. I'm up in here by myself. I ain't got my boy Key with me. He got some family business to take care of, but we do got a guest here in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
It's NIKO, man. TTG NIKO. Boxing out of cherry pick boxing, you know.
Yeah, Tony Cherry.
Yeah, shout out to Tony, Coach Eddie, WCB Boxing.
Yeah, word. So TTG NIKO, tell me what that's about.
TTG, that stands for Train to Go. I be seeing other people use it, so I ain't even gonna do too much, but like, I feel like I stamped that jump.
You stamped it?
Yeah.
Word. How long you been going to cherry pick with Tony?
Since the pandemic, for real. My other gym closed because it's at a school, so I've been rocking with them. And I mean, I like it. It's a good environment. They great coaches, so you know, it was a blessing for real.
Word. And that's how we met. I go to cherry pick too. I probably started in January, and that was literally my first experience. So, what is it? I'm probably like 6 months in. How long you been doing boxing?
Shoot, since I was like 11, 12. So it's been a little minute.
God damn.
Yeah.
11 years old.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up playing a lot of sports, but I was bad.
Right.
Like, I was always fighting. So one day my dad
I'm going to
was
adjust
like,
your mic, but go ahead, keep talking.
Why? Yeah, so one day my pops was like, yeah, you like to fight. And it's crazy. At that time, I was still losing teeth, bro, at 11. So he like, wait till that tooth fall out. I got something for you. And I'm like, man, what he on? Like, you know what I'm saying? He take me. And then he took me to this gym. It was at Score. It's kind of near
like
Pine
that soccer thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
it used to be a gym, PAL. That's where I started off boxing.
I've never heard of that, PAL.
Richmond Police Athletic League.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I started boxing. Like, I never met a kid who boxed. So it was like, I was like, oh shit, I thought it was cool. Like, and I realized like I couldn't fight as good as I could.
Was you scared when you first went in there? Like when you first took you there, you're like, oh shit, I'm in a boxing gym. Were you nervous or scared or?
Nah, I thought I was finna, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was like, bet, like, when can I fight? And then you started boxing, so you know they make you do all the boring shit first. Like, I wasn't liking it at first.
I'm telling you, look, when I first started in January, probably like a good month and a half went by. I'm still doing the regular shit. Yeah. And I saw a couple spars happening. So Tony was like, yeah, you know, in about 6 months or something, we'll start getting you in there. I'm like, damn, that's a long ass time. And I'm thinking I'm getting good because I'm like, well, hold on. Before I say that, one thing about boxing, like I always thought I was learning something and I knew something. All the way up to the point where he gave me something else to focus on. I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit is hard. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So I'm getting good. Think I can snap a jab. And then he like, all right, now do like this. You know, step and, you know, the 1, 2, 3 going up the whole punch list. It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's just like, it's like life, bro. Any sport, any athlete, any profession, it's always something you could get better at.
Facts.
Like, I've been boxing a minute, but I still got shit. A lot of shit I could get better at and need to work on.
Right. So I saw a couple of your accolades on Instagram. I'm going to pull it back up. Was it 2-time junior Olympic champ? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
2-time junior Olympic champ. Mm-hmm. Goddamn. 2-time Virginia Silver Gloves champ. So how does somebody at your age get those accolades?
Man, this kid's with way more. Because you can start boxing at 8. It's just I caught the drift late. But
imagine 11 years old is late.
Yeah, it's late.
God damn.
So I mean, you know that's still good, but
yeah,
compared to some kids, like all the kids, like Tank, he was 8 years old boxing. Floyd, 3 years old boxing. But for real, it just took focus, like knowing when to get serious. Like I'm 11, 12. I could tell, like, all right, I'm one of the top kids in the gym. So when the other kids, they might be drinking a lot of water, sitting down, I'm still punching the bag. I'm always around my coach. And that's how I got to just win the fights. Like, I wasn't playing. For real, I ain't play around.
Right. So 11, was that your first introduction to sports? Was boxing your first sport?
Nah, that's crazy. So I used to I lived in Richmond, but it was this after school program I went to because my mom couldn't pick me up. So I did like karate, taekwondo. But I'm not flexible. I've never been flexible. I straight punched. Like probably a punch and a leg kick. So I feel like that, like, so I was straight punching, like, after school. We would spar twice a week. And they used to call me Lil Demon, no cap.
Oh, shit.
At like 8, probably like 7, 8. And yeah, like, I used to fucking kids up, like, no cap. I used to get real greasy in there, so. Taekwondo, that's when I knew, like, all right, I can fight.
Was they scared of you? The other kids, were they scared to fight you?
Scared to fight me, but they weren't scared of me. Like,
right.
I was nice, like a little kid. I like to play.
Right.
But like I said, like during the whole practice, I didn't play around. I learned how to fight. Like I would listen. I didn't come in there knowing. And then like they'd be wild. And I think I just always aim for the mouth. So like the kids, they was, you know how they slap hit.
Yeah.
I'm like with the straight hitting. Yeah. So it'd be like they be bleeding and stuff, or they face hurt and they ain't like sparring me. So it's crazy. I did taekwondo probably like 6, 7 to like 11.
Right.
So I was on this. They had like a junior team, and I was too young for it, and I was the youngest kid they put on there. So then I started wearing like everybody had a white suit. You know you got belts. I earned my belts. Yeah. And I was on a black and red suit. And at that time, that's when all the kids knew, like, oh yeah, I don't want to fight him no more. So yeah, taekwondo, that was my first combat sport. I liked it a lot.
Right. So what do you think it was about you that you was like real nice or just like fun loving, but when it came to doing the sport, you zeroed in and you focused even as a kid?
Anger.
Anger?
Yeah, I got anger issues.
That's odd that anger, what about anger made you focus? Because normally people get angry and they start, like they uncontrollable, they don't listen. But how were you able to have anger and just zero in and focus at the same time?
Like, I always want to be the best I could be. And I like, what I want to though. Like if I don't like math, so I probably could have been better. So
you're like, math. Fuck math.
Yeah, but like when it came to sports, and like peers and stuff, like I'm around all these. I don't want to be the worst in the especially fighting.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I ain't trying to get my ass beat.
Nah.
So I knew when to get focused, like, and then like as soon as I'm already mad. Like as soon as they hit me, they might be. I'm mad as a bitch, like. So I guess I'm punching with form and I'm like got that anger. So I ended up beating them up sometimes.
Yeah. They're like, okay, chill, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But then afterwards, like if I knew they couldn't fight, I'd chill off of them. Yeah. But they wouldn't put me with them no more. I ended up fighting older kids. That's when I got my first ass whooping. Hell yeah, I'll talk about it. It was a big kid. Kicked me in the motherfucking face, and that's when I knew I ain't want to do this no more. Like I don't like getting kicked. Like, damn. Yup. Like I was like, oh nah, they kicking. I'm like 8, 9. He like 11, 12.
Oh yeah. Oh that sound like, even though it's not that much of a difference. Like say now, like when you get older as a kid, that's a big difference. 8 to 12. 8 to 11. That's a big fucking difference.
But put it like this though. That's what my people said. They seen me get kicked, I fall and shit. And then they like, yo, who is this big ass kid my son fighting? Like this nigga is 9, 8 years old. Like, why he not with them? And they like, no. Your son in here beating all these kids up. He gonna have to fight these kids now. Or like I say, I wasn't toning it down sometimes because I get mad. Like I'm still a kid, so I get hit and wild out. Yeah. So I guess that was like my lesson.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about that fight with the older kid. Was it at a tournament or were you just in the ring sparring? Like, how'd it go?
It was at practice. Yeah, I actually never lost in a tournament in Taekwondo.
Word.
Straight undefeated shit.
Can you slam in Taekwondo? Like, can you slam niggas, like, grab them by the what is that shit called, a gi?
I think that's more judo and shit.
Oh, okay.
But Taekwondo, like, we had protection on, so it probably would have been weird to slam. Like, we got this little bodysuit headgear, so
right.
we just
okay. Yeah, okay.
But you want to go for the knockout, like knock down. So back to brother named Willie. Yo, his name was Willie. He was big as hell. So if you watching this, you knew you shouldn't have kicked me, bro.
Come on, Willie, you motherfucker.
So I remember, like, I just got my red and black suit. I moved up to the older team. And
Thought he was sweet.
Thought shit was sweet.
He was sweet.
Willie ass was big, bro. And they was just like, I think the coach was like, bro, if he beat Willie, we got us one. Like, this little nigga beat Willie. Shit. So this what happened though. I'm fighting him. I told you I used to aim straight for the mouth, so he kicking and shit. I'm hitting him in his mouth and shit. I don't know what happened. All I heard, this is my first time ever getting knocked down. Like, I get knocked down, and I'm just like getting so mad. Like,
damn.
And then my mama there, you know how mom is. She already like didn't like that I'm the older kids.
Yep.
So she and that junk going off, and I'm just getting madder and madder. And no cap, like, I got up. Willie ass getting in trouble. Whole time he wasn't supposed to kick me in the head. So they talking to him, and I stole his ass. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, hey, I got up.
Hey, yo.
I got up. Everybody, it's so much. My mom in there yelling. The coach talking to Willie, and I ran up and started stealing off on him. Damn. He had to pull me off, and then that's all I remember because it was a minute ago. But I'm sure, like, I didn't get to spar him no more.
Word. Do you remember if they talked to you after that, like the coaches, like telling you about like how to react in that situation?
Nah, I ain't gonna count. I don't remember, but I'm sure they told me to self-control. Like, I still get told that. Yeah, but like self-control, you gotta chill. You can't be stealing people.
Yeah, it's a combat sport. Like, even though that's what you do, is it gotta be situational for sure.
Yeah.
So what is sparring like now for you? Like, what type of things do you look at focusing on depending on who you're going to spar? Like, do you always know if the person you're sparring has a lot of experience or if they are relatively new? Because I'm sure you don't spar nobody that's brand new.
Nah, not no more.
Yeah.
But for I'm always sparring somebody who's bigger than me. I noticed that. So it's been a while since I sparred somebody at 130. Because you go to the gym, like, I'm one of the smaller dudes in there, but I hit hard. So it ain't none. It's just now I work on not fighting like the power puncher I'm now working on speed and combos. So, or sitting in the pocket, getting used to just waiting, picking my shots. For real, just putting myself on another level. So when I do get to a fight, and say I fight somebody who I ain't trying to get hit by, bro. Like, it's gonna be that dude or a tough Spanish fighter who keep coming forward. I'm like, in each sparring, I be like, all right, this dude like to throw a lot of punches. I could punch with him, but let me move around. Let me fight going backwards. Let me fight going side to side, or let me counter him, or just try to pop his shit. I just have some in my head versus when I first started off, everything felt like a fight. Like, I didn't think, like, it's all reaction. Now I'm knowing.
I can relate to that. I know exactly what you're talking about because I get in sometimes, well, not so much anymore. It's still sometimes like that, but it's like all my training just goes out the window because it's a nigga in front of me punching me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I might have been on the fucking bag all day, head, body. But when I get in there, I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking for that.
It's hard to throw them body punches when a nigga is swinging at your face.
Exactly. It is.
Them the ones that hurt the most.
And you think get off the line, head movement, That's something I still got a problem.
Off the line.
Exactly, bro. That's something I got a problem with right now. Every time I get in, I just can't seem to actively dodge a punch. Like, see it coming and then move.
See, that's the only thing. Like, you gotta practice dodging a punch. Like, it's just like playing basketball. This is what I tell everybody. Like, you could have a hoop at home, shoot your jump shots, dribble through cones, but you ain't gonna get that much better unless you go play against somebody. Like,
right.
Get used to shooting over top of somebody or dribbling.
That's a good analogy.
Dribbling around somebody. Like, that's how boxing is. You can't punch a bag and, like, you could be hitting the fuck out the bag, but it's gonna be different when you fight somebody. I'm telling you,
like, I thought I could punch a bag and then get in there. I thought you could. It don't work like that.
You use a lot of energy in a fight because you got anxiety.
Yes.
You don't have no anxiety against it can't hurt you.
Right. That's true.
So that's one thing I work on now, like defense. So then any situation I know, well, I might not be doing that good, but I ain't finna get knocked. Like, I'm gonna practice my defense in sparring. So if I get hit with a body shot and I ain't feeling like, you think a lot. You might be going against a nigga and you like, man, it's hard to hit him with my favorite punch. Like, let me get on defense. Let me figure him out. Because in amateur boxing, it's different than pros. That's one thing a lot of people don't know.
What do you mean? Like, as far as...
It's a different style of boxing. Like, you hear coach, he like combinations, punches and bunches. In pros, like, if you try to fight like an amateur, you're going to get tired as hell. Like, we only got 3 rounds.
Okay, so you're throwing more because you don't have as much time.
You don't. And it's 3, it's an uneven number. So if you win 2 rounds, you won the fight. So a lot of people come out trying to go as hard as they can on first 2 rounds. So they'll punch as much as they can. Like, so you gotta, if you on the bag and you pop, 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 move, that ain't how the amateur fight gonna be. Like, they gonna come out punching, not even blocking, just straight throwing. So if you were like me, I got more of a pro style. Like all my knockouts, I picked them apart. I waited. I seen like, oh, all right. Every time he swing, he might drop his hand. So I touch him right there. And then one time I throw that joint as hard as I can. Maybe they fall.
Think.
Yeah, so now like with this new gym I go to, I got a world champion boxer. And Coach Tony, he had a 50% knockout ratio in the amateurs. So they know what they talking about. Like, they know, like, do this. So now I'm like, all right, yeah, I got these championships and all this, but I'm just starting over for real.
So it's 3 minutes per round in the amateurs, right?
Depending on your age.
Okay. What do you fight at? Is it 3 minutes for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Was it ever a time when that 3 minutes was like, damn, that's a long ass fucking round?
Hell yeah. Usually the last round. That come with training. Like, sometimes if you ain't training right or fighting, like how you wanna, like if you ain't training how you gonna fight, the fight gonna feel long. But if you in there punching crazy all the time, then it's gonna be nothing to you.
Right. I want to talk about a couple clips I seen on your Instagram.
Play the clip.
Hey, all right. Hey, look, I'm gonna put the clip up in the corner. That shit sweet as a bitch. I seen you knocking nigga out the ring, yo. Number one, why you do that? Why you knock that nigga out the ring like that?
No love, only aggression.
Hey, look, and I told my co-host, I was like, cause look, when I was trying to set the date up for this, I was like, bro, look. I was like, Nigo say he gonna knock me out the ring if you don't lock in the time for this nigga, bro.
Nah. Man.
When was that fight?
That was 2019.
Was that a championship fight?
Yeah, that was at the JO Olympics.
Damn. How you knock a nigga out for the championship out the ring?
No, fuck it. We gonna just tell. I just came off my first loss, bro.
Oh, word.
My first coach died. In that whole camp, I was on all bullshit. I think that was one of the best shape I've been in.
Word.
So I was able to throw hard most of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I'm gonna adjust the mic again.
Oh, all right. You want me to re-say that, John?
No, you good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's perfect.
so yeah, I was in good shape. It was a good stylistic matchup. Like, he was quick. Like, I punched fast, but he was leaving himself open because he punched so fast. So he trying to jump in and out. So that clip was in the last round.
Damn.
So that whole
He almost
fight,
made it.
I caught him 2 times though, but that was the best highlight. So I posted that one. I caught him. Then at the last round, he tried to hit me in my stomach. And he was like, he left his chin out. And it was just reaction. Like, I just timed it up. Caught him straight on the chin. And my pop so hype. So y'all peep the knockout punch. Like, so bruh, he's stumbling. I'm already knowing, like, oh yeah, I got him. I run at this nigga. Like, I straight run at this nigga.
Stumbled this nigga.
Caught him. And like at the fight, bruh, so it's deep at the fight. It's in Norfolk. Everybody was calling that the Superman punch. Like, I ran at him.
I've never seen anybody take off in a ring like that. You broke out in a full sprint.
Hell yeah, bruh. I tasted blood. Like, I had to go get him gone. And it only took one punch after that. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to. Nah, but he straight out the ring. It was over.
Damn. And that was the result of that fight was a junior Olympic championship.
Yeah, and then the next day, I was supposed to fight again. Somebody from their team, and they
ain't want that smoke.
Nah, so I advanced like, without fighting. So I was like, bet. I don't count that, you know what I'm saying? But technically, I won.
That's a W.
2 of them James.
Damn. You got any other highlights that stick out in your mind like that?
Man, my second time in the Junior Olympics, I think I won it 4 times. So my second time,
4 times
I was
Olympics.
like probably 13, 14. I know I was in middle school. I ain't had no iPhone yet, so I don't have a video. But I fought some kid, bruh, in the whole fight. Bro, I was beating the shit out of him. Like, no cap. Like, it was crazy. Like, he was talking shit to me. I don't talk shit. I don't know him. So, like, I'm like, all right. His team was big. I was the only kid from my gym who went there. It was me, my coach, my pops, and my uncle. It was crazy. Like, this one made me mad. Like, so they called out his name before the fight. He got a whole crowd in the stands, like, they whooping, they talking shit, like, you gonna fuck him up, whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, damn. Then they call my name out, and it's like, no.
Ain't nobody say shit.
Nobody said shit, bruh. So I came to the middle, I'm like, I'm mad as hell. Bruh, still talking shit, bruh.
In the ring?
In the ring, bruh. I've never been in that position, so I'm like, I just smiled. Like, all right, bet. I'm low-key nervous. Like, yo, this nigga talking shit. What if he on some other shit?
Yeah.
And I came out, bruh. He was southpaw, too. So, I mean, he fighting opposite. My coach, that was my first time fighting the southpaw. So, my coach, like, oh, throw a lot of right hands. I'm right-handed. I'm like, bet.
Mm-hmm.
I was catching this nigga, bruh. And then, out of nowhere, he headbutted me. It made my mouth bleed. And I got so mad, bro. I started wilding out. Like,
oh, yeah.
And one of them wild-ass punches caught him. And then he like, folded up in the corner. And I got a TKO win. Like,
damn. But you hit him in the stomach? Or you punched him in the mouth?
I don't know where I hit this nigga.
Just stuck his ass.
I just was throwing so much punches. See, in amateurs, if they give you 3 8 counts, the fight over.
Mm-hmm.
So he got like 2 or 3 8 counts. I just kept punching and punching. Like, he just got him under, just kept punching at this nigga. And then I never talked shit to him, but like, he knew, like, damn. Like,
I talked all that shit. I had all these niggas here.
I had talked all this
and
shit.
Got whooped.
Got beat up. And then the next day,
whooped.
I fought another one of his teammates.
Smoked him.
But he was better, though.
Word.
So I ain't knock him out or TKO, but I got him gone.
Word. That's hard, man. That's a lot. It seemed like to have, it's definitely not a short career, but a career like that at a young age. What do you want boxing to do for you?
Man, change my family. Like, my brother, my pops, my uncles, all them, they ain't really having that much bread. Like, nobody got that much bread. Like, we don't have nobody in the family who could just ask for bread. Like, I don't know that much people who do, but I want to change that. Like,
I can relate, yeah.
In movies, I see that shit. Like, they always get that one person, like, something go wrong, he could. I want that to be me, like, change the family.
Why you want that to be you?
I feel like I got a good chance.
Okay.
Like, I could fight. I'm not scared to be great. I'm not scared to wake up and get great at something. Go, like, work a lesser job, make lesser money to be great at something else. So I feel like all that's going to pay off.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it, for real, for real.
Yeah, that's big that you say that, because a lot of people, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have it inside you, like you said, if you don't have it in you that you're not afraid to be great, that could cancel your whole shit.
Yeah.
Cancel the greatest niggas. It don't matter how good you is.
Because I always played sports, so I know, like, you got to practice. You got to listen. Like, all the good kids, if they fast or strong, it don't mean nothing if they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
So I listen. For real, for real. I mean, I think, like, and all my family got faith in me. They think they was putting this shit on me since I'm 11, 12, and something. Like, I was real good at baseball. I played baseball.
You look like you'll be good at baseball.
Yeah, like.
You could hit?
Yeah. Medium. It's hard. Once I got older.
I played baseball too.
They started curving the ball.
Yeah.
And it got harder to hit. But I always was the first one up to bat. So, I was decent. But once I got on base, I never got thrown out. I'm fast, like, in the outfield. I was real good at that. So it made up for me striking out sometimes.
Yeah. Can you throw?
Yeah. That's another thing I think why I hit so hard.
You got that mechanic. Yeah.
I played for this team. They had us doing individual workouts. I pitched too.
Okay.
So they had me strengthening my arm. And then I went back to boxing in high school. And that's when I started noticing, like, oh shit, like, I'm hitting niggas hard now. Like, they not keep coming up on me, like, they backing up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, like, and I've been sparring grown men since I was 14. So, I think baseball definitely got my mechanics better with throwing punches.
That's weird, because nobody would think that.
Nobody
would think about that.
Yeah, like, if you swing a bat, that's like throwing a punch.
It is, yeah.
So, I'm so used to it. It's like, they ain't have to tell me about the form. Now it's more getting comfortable, getting smarter and more dangerous.
It's real clear that you got a lot of confidence in your talent. When, whatever stage you feel like you're at now with your talent, when did you notice you were there? And what do you think would be the next stage for you, like, talent-wise?
I knew I had some talent when I started sparring. Like, this one I knew. Probably 11th grade. I got expelled and shit. So then I had a lot more time to really figure out what I wanted to do. Like, what do I want to do? So I was in the gym with my coach, and he was bringing in dudes from North Carolina, just all around. And that's when I knew, like, all right, it don't matter really who it is. Like, I could hold my own. Some dudes will have 48 fights, 60 fights, 16 fights. I'm only having 7, 8 fights, 6 fights.
Is that intimidating?
Till you get in there. Like, you just knowing, like, see, this the thing, like, sometimes a bully, an aggressive person, they only do that shit because they think that they could win. But you won't see them doing that shit against another bully. So, like, in that mindset, I had to change, like, I don't know if I can beat this nigga, but we gonna see.
Word.
And then now it gets to the point where I'm not even worrying about nothing. Like, I'm just going with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of it less as a fight, but more as just what it is. Like, just do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing to me. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't have a whole lot of fights, but I fought a lot. Like, with this sparring, fighting in the streets and shit. So, like, I feel like, I'm not really scared to fight.
That makes sense.
I don't like losing, though.
Yeah.
So I would be more worried about losing than, like, getting beat up and shit. It's weird. Like,
No, it makes sense. Well, losing, especially in this type of sport, just ain't no losing no football game. Like, a nigga is, like, putting his hands on you.
It's pride.
It's all of that going to it.
You can't blame it on nothing.
Right.
It ain't your quarterback or your center. Like, it's you. Like, and it's a cop-out. You blame it on your coach. Like, nigga, your coach can't fight for you. You know that from day one.
Right.
So, yeah. But rating myself, right now, I give myself, like, I'm going to take, like, basketball. I give myself, like, an 89.
89.
Like, I feel like I can't give myself a 90 yet. But I know I ain't no 70. And, like, yeah, I give myself an 89. Like, it's like I'm almost to that point where I'm a real threat.
Damn. And you see, so it's crazy. Like, I don't know you like that. Like we've been going to the gym for a while. I never thought you would have said 89. I thought you would have said higher.
For real?
Yeah. Just
I'm
like
humble.
the way you carry yourself.
Oh, yeah. Like, you got to carry yourself like you 100 all the time.
Right.
Yeah, like, but I know, like, I look up to dudes still, tanking them. Like, I know I got some shit to work on. Like,
That's somebody at the gym, Tank?
Nah, he a professional.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm not even a professional yet.
Right.
So, but coming up soon, I'm going to Las Vegas. Is that where Nevada's at?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, Vegas is in Nevada.
that's like the home of boxing. Like, kids out there, they be boxing stay 8, 7, 8.
That's where Floyd at.
Yeah. So
You think that's the influence for that?
Hell yeah. They
Okay.
know, like, it's a lot of boxing gyms. Like, around here, you gotta look for that shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like,
You
I
don't even
found out
know.
through a person, for real.
Around there, you just driving to school, you see 3-4 boxing gyms. Shit like that. So I'm gonna go over there. That's when I'm gonna know, like, I fuck them niggas up. I'm like, yeah, I'm a 95.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga rating gonna go up instantly.
like, my rating gonna go up. So I gotta prove some more shit. But I definitely got confidence. I know I got talent. Now it's just getting sharper. Just perfecting the craft. For real, for real.
Right. Right.
And always stay humble, because, I think that's a big part of, like, just my personality. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, some people, yeah, it's important. Well, why do you think it's important in boxing? Do you think it's important in boxing or just in being an overall human?
Both. Even Floyd, like, to this day, people say this and that about Floyd, but I still think he pretty humble. He
is.
He not talking down on people.
Right.
But at the press conferences, you won't hear him talking about fuck you, fuck your wife, fuck your kids. People say that to him.
Right.
He'll talk about himself. I still, like, he working hard. He can say, like, one time he was saying, I'm an A-class fighter. You're a B-class fighter. Like, that's barely even talking shit, right? From what Conor McGregor and them be doing.
Right.
So I'd be more like that when I get to that point. Like, I'm not gonna be over here in the ring. I'm gonna beat your ass, but other than that, we still got a family, a life. Yeah. I ain't even gonna take it there.
And when I noticed that about him, and it was recent, when Jake Paul took his hat, one thing I heard him saying, I ain't never did nothing to you. I ain't never did nothing to you.
Yeah.
And you're right. Everything he says is about himself. He's big up in himself. He's not really shit talking people unless they say something to him first.
Yeah, like, I look up to him. My favorite fighter is Ali. I love Mike Tyson though, but my favorite is Ali. Like, that's my favorite boxer. So he one of them dudes. Like, he real humble. Now he know how to sell a show, but he ain't too disrespectful. And he just trained, and he was helping the people, his people. So it don't get no better than that. He ain't have to do all that. He could have been driving a sports car. Have you ever seen Muhammad Ali with chains on?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm be honest, I ain't watched a lot of Ali though, so I can't really speak to it.
Even when you see Tyson, you seen him with tigers.
Yeah.
You see Ali in Africa, like his biggest moments. Like,
yep.
That's some humbling experiences. So I'm big on that. But yeah, I like chains and shit though.
Chains is nice.
But like, as far as like how I carry myself and the point I want to be at, it's more about like my family and like friends too, like people I want to help.
Right. Okay. What other stuff you like to get into outside, like when you're not training and when you don't got a fight coming up? What else do you do?
I like to watch movies. I'm big on my chill time.
Yeah.
I do so much shit. Like, I need to sit down sometimes. I don't really play the game. Like, I grew up, I ain't had no cable. I had a VCR. So I grew up watching all the movies. Like,
damn, and you younger than me. You had a VCR? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was the only kid with one.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking VCR.
I had a VCR tape. I had all the black classics.
You used to watch the same movie every night?
The Temptations.
You watched The Temptations every night?
Yeah, for a minute, my brother used to think that shit was so weird. I was never into Call of Duty and shit. Like, if I'm in the crib, I'm gonna watch a movie, or I'm outside hooping or some shit.
Even now?
Even now.
You don't get into that?
I ain't really into the gaming. I just ain't good at it, bro.
Oh,
like, real talk. Niggas be shooting me up. I be looking all around. I don't know.
How do I do this?
Yeah. Like, the sensitivity, I don't know what it is, but I ain't never get good at the shooting games. So, yeah.
You played any Fight Night?
Great. I put up money against niggas on that.
Which one, nigga?
Fighting See, I got a P4 though.
Okay.
So, I go to my brother's house. He got the Xbox. So, whatever, Fight Night 2. I don't know. The one with the story mode with Ice.
Oh, okay. See, that's championship, I think. Or it might even be round 4. I was playing before that because I ain't really like those ones. Round 2, that was my shit. I used to make niggas cry in that shit, bro. I used to get Jermaine Taylor and beat the shit out of niggas.
You know what I used to do?
What?
It be kids I don't like. I create them.
You gonna make them on the game?
Because I'm a little kid, so like I make them on the game, make them a little 50, 60 over, and whack the shit out of them. And you know how they be all swollen. They used to make them look crazy. I swell them up.
Yeah, bitch.
Put their blood, make through like they cuts all the way down.
So you doing this shit for them?
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, like the rating, take the cut all the way down.
Yeah,
so they cut easy.
They'll be leak. I'd be whooping their ass. No cap.
Yo, that's stupid.
But yeah, other than that, I pretty much be trying to make some bread. You know, boxing don't pay me yet.
Right.
So I'm hustling. I got like this t-shirt. They coming out for sale now, the Humble Beast TTG.
TTG.
I used to resell hats. Yeah, I got a connection who give me all these hats. So I sell hats. I cut hair. I just got my barbering license. I don't really know if I want to be a barber, but I like it better than working.
I know a lot of barbers that get money.
Mm-hmm.
Barbers get money. You'll be like, damn, what this nigga sell drugs? Like, barbers get money, bro, for real.
Everybody a machine is never going to cut a man's hair.
That's a good point. I never even thought of that.
Yeah, like, that's one thing I knew, like, all right. And I got my hand test. I'm not finna work in no bank or nothing.
Right.
That's something. I'm my own boss, my own time. I could leave and come back. You know what I'm saying? Talent is talent. So if I can cut, I can cut forever.
Word. And you just got your license. Are you going to go into a shop?
For real.
You gonna do your own shop?
Make bread mobile.
Okay. Like pulling up. Yeah. More. For sure.
But then I'm also losing money because I don't know. Like if I was in that shop for 2 hours, I might have.
But that's how you do it though. You say what the cost is. Like if you, and I'm speaking because I used to work with a brand out of New York. The guy, it was a beauty product brand, and he was a celebrity barber. All they do is pull up. Nigga fly across the country to go cut somebody hair.
Yeah. So I was peeping that on, cause I started really during the pandemic. I was in barbering school just as like, you know how you go to tech school in high school.
Yeah.
So that was just my little jump just to do it. And then over quarantine, like barbershops closed. Who cutting?
They did.
And I'm like, I really wasn't good, but I got 5 solid friends who was like, all right, bro.
Pull up and cut me.
Give me a cut. If it's messed up, it is what it is. We ain't doing nothing, no way. And I practiced on them. And I went back to school this year, and I got best fades. I got my certificate. I mean, I passed the test with flying colors.
Those is good friends, because niggas don't let you just play with their hair.
Yeah, it was a blessing. Like,
hey, shout out to them, because niggas don't let you play with their hair.
I wouldn't have let them cut my hair.
No,
I was
sir.
Woofing.
No, sir.
I was like, nope. I'ma just had a fro. I don't care. Y'all ain't like they was like, let me cut you now. I'm like, nah, I'm scraping my cat bone.
Word.
So yeah, the cutting hair, I like it, but I'm really focused on boxing. Boxing is the plan A and the plan B. Plan C is barbering.
Okay.
But once I get that bread from boxing, I'ma move money into all type of professions. Like, I'm not gonna be no boxing until I'm 40, 50. That's dead. I told you I like to chill.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
So other than barbering, what else could you see yourself getting into? Oh, like what can you envision? There's some that you like, all right, I got a couple $1,000, I'm gonna put it here because it can turn into this.
Probably like a lawn care business. Like, we making all these lawnmowers, but they still need somebody to cut it. So I could have one of my family members doing that. And that shit always gonna grow.
You could be a millionaire doing that.
Exactly. I know so many self-made, like every lawn care business I know, it's somebody, like a regular dude doing it.
Yeah.
It ain't like a big corporation.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's an easy business startup. I'm gonna probably start doing that soon.
For real, you can really be a millionaire doing that.
Yeah, but like with the backing from the boxing bread, I could turn it into some totally different. Like you said, a millionaire off of grass.
For sure, that's always gonna grow back.
Yeah, trees, leaves. Nobody like doing leaves for real.
Yeah, that shit wet.
So it'd be cold. I had my little cousins up in there picking up leaves, power washing the house. You know, outside work, because I know, like, through the pandemic, I realized, like, a lot of shit can close. But cutting hair, grass, and, like, YouTube, shit like that ain't gonna never stop.
You create content, or do you want to create stuff and put it on YouTube?
Man, I would love to do that, to be honest. I feel like that's a great job. But recording yourself and getting rich, duh. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, like, I'm not into letting people know everything.
Right.
Like, I don't know if I like to have people all in my business. But in this, boxing is very social now. Like, it's always cameras, interviews, so I probably would do it. I'll probably get more into it. I dropped a video, I didn't got copyrighted it. I didn't know about none of that. Yep. So I'm gonna have to do more research before I start uploading a lot. But definitely, I got like a little following on social media, so I think I could make it work.
Did you get it, or would you get into stocks at all? Stocks or crypto or something like that?
Funny story. So over quarantine, I started doing Forex, right?
Oh, Forex?
Man, I didn't know what I was doing, man.
I lost some money on Forex.
Me too.
I lost some bread on Forex. Won a lot, but
it was a lot to learn. Like,
it is.
If I do stocks this time, before I start throwing my bread in there, I'm gonna really learn the game. So that's my take on stocks. Like, I'm gonna have to take it like school for a minute, like learn how to do it before I just listen to a dude. Like, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You should, because you'll put that money in there and you'll just watch it. Shit going down. If you don't understand what's happening, you don't know how to move.
Stocks did me greasy.
hey, nigga. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I'll fucking. Yeah. Between Forex, stock market, I ain't really lose nothing on crypto. Like just straight up trading crypto. But I lost some money. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's big now.
And I learned some shit too. I'm to the point in the stock market. It's a couple stocks that I follow. I know what they're gonna do. And I know when to put the money in and make the shit work. There's still a little bit more I can figure out about it, but I like stocks better because it's an actual company you can research and you can follow up on it, as opposed to a fucking cryptocurrency that may or may not go up or go down. Well, it goes up, it goes down. Some of them are based on just hype. Like, there's nothing to really follow with it. But then some of them, well, Bitcoin, I don't know. That's my whole point. Yeah. Stocks is better. You got a company you can research on. You can see when they make a move, you know how it's going to influence the market, and you know when to get in and get out.
Yeah, like, it's a lot. I ain't really into, and I don't really like computers like that.
Word.
So
you're not the average young like young generation nigga.
Nah, bro. I had an older brother, but like I've always been in my own lane. For real. Like, we not that much alike, but we fuck with each other, so it's good. Like,
word.
So yeah, I always been different.
How much older than you is he?
Sure. I'm bad at math. I think he's 6 years older.
6?
He 24. So he like 5 years older.
Okay.
Yeah, but he into that. He always computer. The stocks. But if it start working for him, like, this is what we always tell each other. If it work for you, put me on. If it work for you, put me on. So he could tell me, like, play this. I start doing it. I'm really gonna get in that FanDuel though.
Yeah.
They say I'm too young right now, but I'm gonna finesse it. And because I'm telling you, I be winning these fights. Like, I can't
predicting
remember the last
right?
time. Only fight I lost money on is Lomachenko and Teo. I thought Loma was gonna win.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been on point. Like, I could have made me some bands betting on the fights.
What is it about FanDuel right now? Because it's like I'm seeing the ads all over the place. My brother hit me up with the same thing, talking about some set up the FanDuel, blah, blah, blah. Like, did they come out with a new app or some shit like that?
They probably realizing, like, shit, we could turn this joint up. All we gotta do is feed the people more. Like, man, that Logan Paul Floyd fight, you could win $100 if they touch gloves to begin the fight.
That's crazy.
Like, that's like, hell yeah. And they touch gloves. So if you say, yeah, you won $100. And if you would have put $400-500 in there, you would have won $1,000. Like, shit like that. And if you know Floyd, he a good sport. So that's an easy ban off a nigga touching gloves. Like, you know how much hours you gotta do for $1,000? Like,
right.
So I think that's an easy way to make bread, especially if you, like, it's giving a fan more of a reason to be a fan in the sport. Like, if you are, I know people every Sunday they watching football. If you knowing you could win, it is what you put in, you get out though. So if you knowing, all right, I'm gonna bet 1,000 on my Giants. You watching them every season, you watching other teams, bro. That shit could be a job for you off of being a fan from your crib.
Right.
So I think it got more popular during the pandemic or something.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, so right now basketball going crazy.
Yeah, I'm a Nets fan, man. We just got beat.
Bucks. Greek the freak. He got freaky on y'all.
Word.
Yeah.
This nigga Kyrie, bro. I ain't even gonna speak on that shit, man.
Ever since Kalani, bro.
Nigga ain't been right.
Bro. He crying and shit. He cut that fro. Do something with himself.
Oh my God. Niggas love to talk shit about KD.
What?
Niggas love to talk shit about KD.
He great.
He is. Even to this day, I've never watched a game where he didn't hit every shot. When I was looking at him, like maybe he did miss. Every time I see this nigga shoot, he make it. I never
like,
seen nobody else do that.
As soon as he do that little pause, yeah, what? Like
That
it's
nigga
like
crazy.
his release crazy. I ain't even really that big into.
Sports or watching that shit.
Yeah,
me either.
like
I used to be deep into football. That was like 2010 though.
Man,
I don't be watching no sports like that.
It's like all the teams switch up. How can I stay loyal to the team if 1 year my favorite player is fucking gone? Like, I don't know this nigga. Like, that's how it was with the Panthers. Like, Cam left. I don't like the Panthers no more.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I didn't bought all these shits, blankets and shit. But it's like, this nigga is a Patriot now. Like, I don't even know the team no more.
Right. And I saw this meme talking about KD. It was like he go pull up to the finals and he had a Bucks jersey on next year.
Yeah,
like, switch teams.
No cap. He did do that. He had to get that ring.
Man.
I don't know. Would you have did it?
It did what? Went to the Nets?
Nah,
or what?
Hit the KD, how he switched teams and won that ring.
Yeah.
You would have did
Hell
it.
yeah. Fuck that. Like I don't know what his situation was in OKC. Like see, that's the thing. Nobody really knows what's going on. Like when he coming to practice every day, who he dealing with. I mean,
because Russ mean as hell, ain't it?
He could be like that nigga.
Russ was bullying.
And at the same time, how much money do you get when you win a championship? How much of a bonus do you get?
Yo, I've never known that.
It's something.
It's
for sure something.
It's
so
more than pride.
If I'm thinking in my head, if I go here, I know for sure. Fuck yeah, nigga. Where he go to? Golden State. Where is that at? Golden State.
Like
that's yeah. That's like Northern California. Hell yeah, over Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
fuck that, nigga.
Oklahoma.
What the fuck is in Oklahoma? No disrespect, but
shit.
Oklahoma, the Bay. I'm going to the Bay. Fuck that. San Francisco. That's the area. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So
hell yeah, I would have did that.
I don't know, bro. I'd have been mad at the Warriors, but if my team is on some whole shit, and I got you see now, I don't know.
But see, look, I don't even. So was he at the Warriors before he went to the Nets? I don't remember. Was that the last team he was on?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Don't fry me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we don't watch that.
I'm boxing.
I like to watch. Like I like to watch when the playoffs happen. So when the playoffs in football, like I will be more likely to go out to a bar or something and watch it than opposed to watching a regular season. I don't care that much. But if it's on TV, I'll watch it. Like if it just catch my eye, I'll watch it. But I don't go out of my way to look for it during the regular season.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I wish I would have watched some of this playoff basketball because this the best my team been in a minute. Like back when you remember when Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and who else came? It was like 3 niggas that came to the Nets, and then we had Joe Johnson. And was he? No, he might have still been there. I don't remember. I really don't remember. He might have already been gone.
I don't know.
But that's when I started liking the Nets. When it was Vince Carter and Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Vince Carter fan. So I used to fuck with the Raptors. But then when he switched, I went to the Nets and I just stayed there.
My basketball teams used to switch like every year.
Who you like? Who your player? You follow a player? Yeah. Wait, you switch every year? That's crazy.
Yeah, like I mean,
that's unheard of.
I don't care. I don't even buy jerseys for real. So I switch every year. Like I ain't really never liked LeBron like that.
Why not? I like LeBron.
I used to like D Wade for sure.
D Wade.
Like
fuck that nigga. Fuck Wade. Nigga.
I used to fuck with Allen Iverson.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just was great. Like I like point guards. Like my favorite player as a kid was Rondo.
I like Rondo. Rondo is my
sweet,
favorite.
But his team just
he my favorite point guard for sure. Rondo.
For a minute, I like the Lakers. Like Kobe grind. Like what the fuck? Kobe ass is great. Like
yeah.
Man, that boy used to play like so good.
I used to hate on him.
For real?
Yeah, I started liking him like toward the end of his career. Cause I got older. I think it was. I got older. I do this thing where whenever a lot of people like somebody, I be like, man, fuck that nigga. Like,
that's how I felt about Bron. Like,
word.
Yeah. They used to just be dick riding Bron at my schools. I used to be like, Kobe's better than LeBron.
Right. Like Jay-Z, niggas be like, Jay-Z. I was like, man, fuck that nigga.
Oh, no, I don't fuck with Jay-Z.
You don't fuck with... Okay,
Oh,
I was like
something
that.
else I like to do. I like music.
Word.
I don't rap or nothing.
Yeah, you do, nigga. Nah, fuck.
But you gonna catch me listening to music. Like,
Word.
anything I do, I gotta play music while I'm doing it. Like, that's shit. 50% of my day is music.
Yeah. What type of shit? Who you listening to right now? Or what's your favorite sound that's out?
Shit, like, I'm into like rap, but like I like good beats. I don't always like the dun. Like, I like piano beats, but a nigga rapping some street shit on there. But like, I'm into like who I'm bumping right now. Of course, Polo G.
Okay.
He just dropped that shit.
Okay.
Herb, Young Boy. That's my favorite.
Young
Everybody
boy. That makes
don't
sense.
like
Everybody, yeah, but
but
he got to be the hottest young nigga out.
for what I
Ain't he
do,
been for a while?
I like that aggression in my ear. Like, when I'm running and shit. I don't feel like running. This nigga like getting me motivated and shit. Or like,
We gonna kill you when we pull up, nigga.
yeah, like I need to hear that. Like, I don't know. So it's like and then like when I'm in my car, I be on some chill shit. So like Jay Green,
I don't know who that is.
he from Florida.
Okay. I only listen to
listen to everybody.
Yeah.
Like singers and shit.
Really?
Listen to
I don't
people
like that.
sing.
I don't do that R&B type shit. Closest I get to that is Rich Homie Quan. But other than that, I gotta hear that street, just straight street
My mama
rap.
sing though.
Okay.
So I grew up hearing singers. Like I said, I watched the Temptations for a minit. Like,
Who was the best Temptation? I'm gonna sidetrack
David
you real
Ruffin.
quick. David Ruffin. All right, that's what I'm talking
David
about.
Ruffin.
That nigga Eddie Kendricks was nice too, though.
Man,
But David Ruffin for sure.
David
sure.
Ruffin changed the game. He was cool as hell.
So you say your mom was singing. What type of music did she play around the house? Al Green.
Dang, girl shit. I ain't fuck
Deborah
with
Cox.
her music,
Oh,
but
yeah?
I knew I like hearing singing. So her music is that Keisha Cole ass shit.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
don't fucking with it, but
Keisha
black
Cole.
moms, you know how they get down. Black moms mad at their baby daddy.
Oh, yeah.
But-
That type shit.
but like that made me like know like, oh, all right, singing that shit cool. Like, so I see the movies. I'm like the older singers. Like, I used to like when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer, bruh. Like, I never wanted to be a rapper for real. So I used to want to be a singer. Then I realized like the world's changed. Ain't nobody skipping down the street singing and hollering at girls with suits on. but I like to watch that shit. So I definitely saw the Temptations, the 5 Heartbeats. Like,
Right.
the movies was influencing me because that's all I'm watching. And of course I watch Friday and shit, but like as far as the music, yeah, singing, I know all the old strengths. Like,
Do you?
sure. Off my own
I
strength
can't
though.
listen to that shit. Like, so if you heard like a song from like your parents' generation, more than likely you'll know the name of the song and who made it.
I could sing it. I know the words.
Oh shit.
Like, I'm like I say, me and my brother, we just different. Like, he was listening to Wayne and shit. Like, I always liked them. But I'll be in the bathroom getting ready. You might hear some.
Ooh,
Yeah.
face
You gonna
ass
hear
nigga.
You gonna hear some singing in that bitch. So, hell yeah.
You know you could have been a cunt, face ass nigga.
No cap. So I mean, like, I don't listen to that as much. Like, I'm always like, if I'm around my friends, I'm never gonna play that as a kid. Like, ain't nobody know that. But like,
Right.
you know, we ain't have phones and shit either. So it's different now. But yeah, I listen to rap sometimes, singing.
Did y'all have CD players and shit when you was younger? See, you don't even know what that's like.
Shit, bro, I really didn't have that much shit when I was younger.
Uh,
I wasn't poor, but like, I wasn't having the new shit. Like,
you ever had to have a CD player and now you got that shit in your pocket, taking up your whole pocket, and now you can't run or no shit because you will skip the CD?
See, yeah, you
See,
I
that's
ain't
a
know
different
about that.
that's a different
I used
generation.
to have like a radio with the CD on top.
Okay.
type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah.
CD player, but not a portable jump.
Did you know the trick to record the radio when you put the tape in the tape deck and you can record whatever's on the radio? Yeah, see?
I didn't know all that.
We had to figure that shit out, nigga.
But we used to do that jump and play the CDs. Like I used to listen to Michael Jackson. That was my nigga.
I never got it. I never understood how people listen to him. He's good for sure. I cannot doubt that nigga. But what is it about him that made you get into his music?
I thought he was just, besides all the allegations and shit.
Right. Right.
I'm talking about like his peak.
Right.
Yeah, I just thought he was just cool. Like,
right.
He was just different. Like, it's like that nigga dressed different, but it was cool. Like, I've never seen no boy wearing his socks all up and shit.
Yeah.
But it still looked cool. So like the music, I don't know. I thought it was better than the Temptations and shit.
Right.
So definitely
for sure it is. Yeah, his music like, is better.
So yeah, I just thought like it was so much different. Like his sound wasn't like nobody else. Like you would never hear another song and be like, that sound like Michael Jackson. His old shaky voice.
Yeah.
Hey, so
yeah.
Definitely, I fuck with bro.
I remember the first song that I remember hearing from him was the "Do You Remember the Time?" And it came on BET. It was the video, and it used to be. It was Eddie Murphy was in the shit. It was like the Egyptian shit.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
And that was another thing. He was a great performer.
Yeah.
Even on music videos, full of energy. He made I don't know if he made the moonwalk, but he stamped that bitch.
If he didn't, yeah, you're right. If he didn't make it, he stamped it for sure.
He had me moonwalking. You know, I was around a lot of women, so like, they don't want to hear about niggas fucking bitches. They gonna play Michael Jackson. Like, I was with my grandma a lot, so she liked Michael Jackson. So I fuck with brother. I was like, all right, I could fuck with him. I ain't trying to hear all them old women sing the same word over and over. So I fuck with Mike.
Word. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You saying some shit that I never would expect you to say, like even all the way from the beginning. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So back to new music. What would you call that shit? So you really fucking with like the Louisiana sound. Murder music.
Yeah. Like every song you hear me play, they talking about murder. It's just what it is now.
Do you listen for lyrics first or the beat?
More, of course, lyrics. Like, I don't like that Playboy Cardi shit for real. Mm-hmm. Like, because I don't really hear his lyrics. Mm-hmm. So I say I do listen for lyrics, but sometimes they don't be talking about shit.
Yeah. I listen for the beat like first. If the beat don't catch me, I probably don't want to hear it.
It gotta be the sound though.
Okay, like the all together.
I'm low key old school, so it gotta have some. It can't just be like dum, dum, unless they spitting some hard shit. So it's a give and a take. Like if your beat great, you might your lyrics might not be as good, but I might listen to it. But if your beat is a regular trap beat, you gotta get my attention with your words. So I'm kind of backwards with it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the freestyle topic. You brought up something interesting off camera. You like to look at different type of theories and shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell me what your opinion is on, I guess, life after death. You know, where do you think the spirit goes? Is there something that happens? What's your opinion on that?
I got a couple opinions. We're going to go into the one where the spirit goes. I feel like...
I'm going to fix your mic.
All right. I feel like I obviously don't know.
Right.
But I feel like we do something for sure.
Go ahead.
Like, the other day I was riding back from Maryland and I'm just in my head thinking like, yo, I'm driving a car. Everybody beside me driving a car and we all going somewhere. Like we doing the same shit. No matter if you make a little more money, got kids, we all doing the same shit. So it gotta be a reason why we doing it. So when we die, I feel like we all gonna low-key go to the same shit. In retrospect, like it might be a little different, but I feel like we gonna do something. Like I got this one theory, like we might turn into an animal.
Like on Earth, or it's like
on
explain
Earth.
that.
Like think about it. We got animals. They not humans.
Right.
Fuck is they? They might be.
Good point. I don't know.
Like what is that? What the fuck is an animal? Like they got kids and shit. They like little weird humans on the low. Like they eat, drink. It's not like an animal don't do human shit. Like they don't just sleep in the street. They make their own type of love.
They don't go to work?
Or do they? It might be animals like all they do all day is get grass and shit.
Oh shit, he got me.
Like we don't know. Like they do work for in some way. Like they gotta figure out a way to go kill an animal and feed their kids and shit. So they doing something. They probably take it to the extent we take it, cause we obviously on some other shit.
Yeah.
But I think when we die, like we get buried into the ground, and our soul might turn into the animal that we like, our spirit animal. Like if you don't do shit with your life, you never stand up for yourself. You never try to take a chance. You might be a piece of grass when you die. Like you might help others because you wasn't bad. But you was good because you weren't bad, but you weren't good because you took that step. So you just might we need grass and trees.
Yeah.
You're not really doing shit, but you is. Like you a big help.
Oh shit, that's crazy. So what if you was what would you turn into if you was fucking a nigga that fucking like how Akon a nigga that fucking you know how Akon bought some electricity or did some shit in Africa. What the fuck would he be when he came back?
See, he gonna be what he want because he took that chance.
But then he threw that nigga off the stage that one time. That was bad.
All make mistakes though. We all make mistakes. So even an animal, I'm sure they make a mistake. Like a deer don't mean to get hit by no car. So they die too. Shit, they might turn to fish. But I feel like if you making a chance, then you know in your head, like if you a leader type dude, let's put it like that. Like you make your mistakes, you do this, but you always trying to lead. You always trying to stand up. Sometimes you might do somebody else wrong for helping them. You might be like a lion or something. Like a lion don't got the easiest job. To us, we always say, "Oh, lion is the king." This, and this. We don't know if animals is looking at the lion as a king. They got their own little family. It's only one alpha male. Like they thugging. They really on their own for real.
Word.
So, it might be hard for him. Like everybody depending on him. And then you got like gorillas and shit. They deep. They all together. I feel like gorillas low key like the hood type shit. Like they all together. Like they trying to make a way and shit. But like worst come to worst, they can go to their neighbor get some fucking food or some shit. But gorillas be deep, and I don't see no animal fucking with no gorilla, bruh.
They too big, and they're vegetarians.
They vegetarians, so they don't need to go kill some shit, but they will beat the shit out some shit and kill it.
Right.
So they killing this out of anger. It's not even for what they need. Versus a lion, that's what make him dangerous. He gonna try to kill me because he have to, or he'll die. So it's I think that's why the lion is feared. But he might not be as respected as us humans think. They man, this nigga only tough because if he don't eat the little gazelle, his ass gonna die.
Oh shit! I understand. The whole time when you was talking about it, I didn't understand until you saying that last point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they really need them little niggas.
Word.
Versus the gorillas, they don't need them niggas. Everything they need is gonna grow no matter what. So yeah, so that's how I feel. That's why I like the gorilla for real.
Yeah.
Cause it's a reason if they kill. Let's say a crazy gorilla, but I don't know.
Yeah, I never heard of no gorilla. Yeah.
So like,
I see where you going.
like an elephant or some shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
A lion be trying to kill an elephant. I seen that shit.
I saw it too.
With like cheetahs and shit, but good fucking luck. Like, it
That's
ain't
too
happening
big.
all the time.
What you ever heard how people say the human body is a vessel for something else, like whether it's a spirit, a soul, whatever you want to call it, something else is inside of us. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I think about that too, like a personality. Like, some people got similar personalities, but they not the same.
You can keep talking. I'm gonna look at this camera real quick.
So, if like whatever spirit, so say I'm talking about from your what you just said though.
Okay.
So like you saying they a vessel. If whatever spirit is using this human since they a kid, if he always scared, he always nervous, he always protected, like, it's a reason for that. Cause another dude might just be ready to jump off the monkey bars, or like when they grow up, that's how it's a reason why that like you might be a survivalist, or you might be like a leader. Like, being a leader is dangerous. You gotta walk into that fire not knowing if you're gonna get burnt, just for them people. Versus the protector dude, he gonna be in the back peeping like, oh shit, he got burnt. Turn the fuck around. Go to the, you know what I'm saying? So it be a reason for that. Like, we never know. Like, people, like you said, Akon, he might have been here to do that electricity shit. It might not have nothing to do with music, but he had to get that name, get that bread just to do all that. So that's how I look at it. Like, if that's the reason, because I don't know why we need money and shit. I still think about that. Like,
it's only because of what we created, like the type of society we created. That's literally the only reason we going to work and doing anything outside the necessity of eating, breathing, and surviving.
Man made money to pay another man. It don't make sense to me, but it is what it is. Like, my friend mom work at the bank, bro. They be fucking cutting money up.
Really?
End of the day and shit. Yeah, they got to, cause of inflation. So it's like, we doing all this shit. They take money out your check, put in your Social Security for one day of the year instead of giving you your bread every check. Like, it's just weird. That's why I'm like that's why I'm on an independent route. So like, you know, I gotta do the system because of the world I live in America.
Right. Yep.
But nah, I'ma always, you know, tweak it a little to comfort me and like my mindset. Cause whatever vessel is making me stand right now got me thinking like that. I wonder like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna go ahead and ask myself the question too about the afterlife. Sometimes, well, I know when I was younger, I used to think a whole lot different than I do now. Actually, I went through phases where I thought nothing would happen. But now where I'm at, I think there has to be something else. I don't know if I think of it as a spiritual place. Because if you think about all the wild shit that is even capable of happening in this world, like, just think of how advanced our technology is. It's not totally out of the realm that we are living in a simulation. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, like I seen a post. It was like, you ever seen your neighbors bringing in groceries?
No. Then I think about it.
Like,
I can't.
nah.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I don't know.
You never seen one? I know you didn't. You never seen no baby pigeon?
I seen a baby bird, but like
You never see a baby pigeon?
I don't see pigeons like that. Like,
right, yeah, it ain't really a lot of pigeons here.
You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen. You know what? It used to be a lot of pigeons downtown. They not there no more. You might not know that. It used to be pigeons. It used to be pigeons downtown. There's no more pigeons. I never even thought of that. But think about this. Heaven and hell, right? Let's say, think of the desk like a computer desktop. You know how you got the folders on there? What if there's a folder called heaven and a folder called hell? So whoever die, they just drag you into that folder, and whatever the experience is.
You mean like literally?
Literally,
Because we in a
if it was that, like, I thought it out a while before, so that shit might sound weird now, but I don't think it's totally out of the realm of possibility that this is a fucking simulation. When we die, like, you might even be another person just kind of plugged into your vessel right now.
I look at it like this, like a lot of people don't live till they old, but older people is different. Like you get older, but a lot of older people I know, they start going to church more. They start calling people young men, trying to teach you stuff instead of telling you like normal shit that we'll talk about. They'd be like, oh yeah, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? One day you'll be in a position to help somebody versus just like talking to you about music or something.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get to be old, it's for a reason. But a lot of people, they die without a fight. They just die.
Mm-hmm.
Like people say it's karma, but I know kids who just be sick as a bitch their whole life, and then they die young. Like they don't make it. So it's like, how could you go to hell? You ain't even get a chance to sin.
But you did, right? Because if you're living, if you're going through life, whatever you do in life would count if you think that way.
Like, if you a kid, you born with innocence. You don't know what's right or wrong. Everybody know that.
I wonder if that matters though, because
Nah.
You're right. You're right. Sometimes as a kid, you don't know what's right and what's wrong. But if you're looking at it from the aspect of religion, does it matter if you know if it's wrong?
Like if you're religious, you know a kid innocent. He don't know. So you can't even be wrong. It's just a mistake.
So what if God be like, oh, that little kid just killed somebody? And he might not knew it was wrong,
Then
but it was
he'll
still
know
wrong.
that kid's intentions.
If you go out and break the law that you don't know is a law, you're still wrong, right? A judge ain't gonna be like, oh, nigga, you ain't know. Let me let you go. Like,
I mean, but you gotta know the judge though. Like it might be a judge who throw you that bone because it do happen, or it's a judge who no.
yeah.
But it's like, but now I'm talking about kids with like illnesses, like
Oh, okay.
they grew up in hospitals. Like,
right.
I used to have this little friend. She was a little girl, and like every Christmas, my uncle would take me to go visit her, and like we play little board games and shit. He never told me she was sick till she died.
But you would go to the hospital?
It was like a hospital home. Like it
Got
was
it.
close to it was like they made it look like a house.
Okay.
But really it's like a rehabilitation center.
Got you.
So I'm knowing they house look big because it's like they get treatment in there. So he never told me she was sick, but really like, and it was good because I might not have treated her the same. So we in there playing, just and then we stopped playing. Like she died.
Dang.
But she a kid, so I'm like, damn, I didn't know kids just die like without getting killed by a gun or something or a car accident. So it was like, damn, like it made me think more like, why would somebody who want bad get killed? And then I realized like it's more to it.
Yeah, nigga, life is strange.
Yeah,
life
it's
is fucking
more
strange.
to it. So
we can think about it. Nobody will ever really know.
It's like it's hard to think about because you don't know. It's like thinking of a new color or a new word.
And then the people that die, they can't come back and tell you.
Hell no.
You'll never know until you go.
No bullshit. They be talking about like people who can, like when King Von died, his old ex-girl, she talking about she went to this person and she told him what King Von was saying that night. Like,
yeah, I heard that
what
shit.
the fuck?
I heard that shit.
It's like we got logic. So we able to think things through. So it's like we might know what happened when we die. But we so used to using logic, it just don't make sense to us.
Do you ever have a thought and be like, and think like, damn, I just figured this shit out? Not necessarily about that, but some shit that nobody knows the answer to. But you'll never know if you're right because you can't really prove it.
sometimes, like, it be shit that don't have nothing to do with nothing though.
Yeah, but you might have a random thought that figure out some complex shit, but there's no way to really prove that what you're saying is right.
Like, I was thinking about, like, a lot of people in my family got diabetes and shit. But then I'm noticing, like, every time I'm with y'all eating greasy food, cheese in the healthy, like broccoli with cheese, salt, pepper. That ain't no broccoli no more. That shit fucking unhealthy.
Right.
Or collard greens with oil and just everything is unhealthy. And then you get to 40, 50 and you got diabetes and you say it's hereditary. The eating is black culture. We fry everything. It's good for sure, but you gotta balance it.
Right.
Like they say white people don't use no seasoning and shit, but it's like they want their shit to be healthy for real. Like,
right.
Bake the chicken and don't put nothing on it.
Right.
They might have lower diabetes in their family.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, my family has good. No, y'all just got a better diet. So I thought about that and thought maybe that was a good like answer. Cause like, all right, if our whole family eating unhealthy and we all get unhealthy diseases,
yeah,
might be
that's how.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's technically that. So that's one thing I was thinking about the other day. I might be wrong, but
nah, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think that got a lot to do with it. Some of it might be hereditary though, but that is the answer because it's that's how we all know. That's how it's a fact that if you don't eat those things, you have a better chance of not getting those type of diseases.
Yeah, like bread and shit. I never knew bread was unhealthy.
I don't even know what's good for you no more. I have no idea.
Green shit.
You eat meat?
Yeah, I eat meat, but I'm always trying to lose weight, so I don't OD. Like, really, the weekends, I be fucking shit up. But during the week, you'll catch me off salad and protein and...
Yeah, I tried to do that vegan shit or vegetarian shit for, like... longest I lasted was, like, a month. I couldn't do it because it's just, like, every hour I had to eat something because I would eat. I'm like, damn, I ain't really getting no energy from that. And 40 minutes to an hour later, I'm hungry again. I couldn't do that shit.
I did that shit for 3 months.
3 months? Did you feel good? Like, did you feel like you was getting the energy from your food?
I just felt like you said, you don't get the full effect. But I've heard as Americans, we eat too much. We're so used to being full, like we don't need to be feeling full.
Right.
So we always eat till we're full. We don't eat till we not hungry. So that was one thing. Like when you eat a plate of non-meat, you don't get the full effect. You don't get tired. You don't get the itis.
True.
So, like, it's weird. Like, we not used to it, so we want some more shit. So once I, like, the first month, that's how it was. I just always felt hungry. And I was snacking. Like, I eat crackers all the time because I kept feeling hungry. But by the third month, at that time, I was playing football. I noticed I felt very lighter and, like, less tired all the time. Like, I felt very lighter. I looked veiny. Like, that was the veiniest I ever been. Like, so I like it. It's just you gotta be disciplined. You can't be lazy with it. You can't go. It's not that much places that'll serve you a good vegan meal in a couple minutes. Like, you gotta plan for that shit. Like, have a refrigerator full of shit you like that ain't got no meat. So yeah.
I can't fade it, nigga. Maybe, I don't know. I might try that shit again. It makes sense to do it like off and on, but I can't live by that shit, nigga. I need red meat.
Red meat.
I need red meat.
I don't eat pork.
I eat all that shit.
No,
beef is my favorite though. Like, I can't get no fucking beef.
I eat that shit. It'll be every once in a while, but I straight stick to like chicken and fish.
What? Chicken is whack, bruh. Chicken is the wackest one. That's the wackest one.
It's all about the sauce though. And I'm a texture dude. Like, I like fish. Like, dip it in some hot sauce. I like hot sauce. I can put hot sauce on anything and like it.
No, you can't. You can't put it in cereal, nigga. You ain't gonna like that shit.
I don't eat cereal though. I don't like milk.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so I don't eat cereal. I really don't eat breakfast. Like, only thing I eat for breakfast is like a smoothie.
That you make?
Yeah, I make them.
What kind of shit?
So I eat kale, spinach, flax seeds. That's the healthy shit.
Yep.
I put sugar in my junks. I like sugar.
Like white sugar?
Yeah, like my shit gotta taste good.
No, I can show you how you don't need that, but I'm gonna let you finish your.
So then fruit, like I get the fruit mixes. Like sometimes I put strawberries, bananas, blueberries. I like blueberries.
The banana not enough sweetness for you?
Hell nah. I don't OD with the sugar, but sometimes it just be tasting like. Sometimes I put too much ice in it.
Yeah, see, I don't never put ice in my shit.
For real?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't like it.
So
it's good sometimes, but I don't.
I put ice in it for sure. So sometimes the ice take out the
it do.
sweetness of the fruit, so I be needing a little sugar.
Yep.
So I'm going to try that then. I'm going to take out the ice and see how it rock.
Take out the ice, put some, you know what dates are?
No.
Dates, it's a fruit. Yeah, because it got the seeds on the inside. Whatever it is. It's sweet. It's naturally sweet, though. Just take like maybe 1 or 1.5, drop it in there. I'm telling you, you never gonna put sugar in your shit again. It's natural.
It's healthy?
Yeah, natural. It's a fruit. It's like natural from the earth. You say
fruit.
Hell
yeah.
I'm telling you. They call like medjool dates. You can get them from anywhere. Over in the right where the produce section be. Mm-hmm. It's like $6-7 for maybe a joint like probably half the size of that iPad, but you're not gonna eat them all that fast. And you can. I'm telling you, you should try that. You should
they
try that.
Sweet as hell.
Yeah, they sweet.
Oh,
they sweet. It's like some old people shit though, cause it's similar to a prune, I think, but it's sweeter.
Yeah, I might fuck with it.
Right. Well, look, we gonna go ahead and wrap, man. I appreciate you for coming by, kicking it with me. You wanna drop your socials?
Oh yeah, Instagram NIKO Suave with a K, NIKO Suave.
Word.
YouTube the same thing, and that's really all I'm on.
Word.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. This was smooth.
For sure. You got anything coming up? Like any fights or something happening soon?
Shoot, June did us dirty. We ain't get no fights in June, but July we rocking. Fucking niggas up. You know how it is. Like, we coming to kill something. So, yeah.
You got a solid date yet?
I don't have a solid date.
Okay.
But I know it's coming soon. Like, it's amateur boxing. Like, just put us in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, I think July. Early July, for real.
Okay. Early July. All right, for sure. Anything else you want to add?
Shout out to my team. And, yeah. It's just up from here. Just follow my page. I'll be posting a little bit, so see the journey and shit. If you don't know me,
right?
Yeah, it's just I'm next up for sure.
Next up for sure. All right, man. Y'all already know New Richmond Podcast. New Richmond Podcast on Instagram. New Richmond Podcast on YouTube. New Richmond Show on Twitter. My personal Instagram, Teimon Phillips, Teimon Phillips. Fuck you, Keon. You not here. You a bitch. I don't care what you got going. Hey, say fuck. Keon, yeah, fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck you, bro. You ugly as a bitch, nigga. New Richmond Podcast. We out. Peace.